An Immersion blender will be your kitchen bestie in no time. You can mix fruits, puree soups, and emulsify mayo in it. That's not all. Want to know more? Well then, stay with us and find out why you want an Immersion blender, followed by its uses. An Immersion blender is an electric hand blender you will find in a stick form. It was invented in Switzerland in 1950 and was known as bamix back then. As its name suggests, you can actually immerse it into ingredients to mix directly inside a pot, jug, measuring cup, and other containers. Contrary to traditional countertop blenders that occupy space, an Immersion blender is easier to move around, quieter, and takes less counter space. So whether you puree tomatoes for a sauce, mix basil leaves with nuts for pesto, or fix up a fruit smoothie with berries, an Immersion blender is an incredibly versatile kitchen gadget you can keep in your pantry. Now let's get to the real deal. Here are some of the most surprising ways to efficiently use an Immersion blender. You might assume you need a handheld or stand mixer to whip up buttercream frosting or whipping cream. But when you have an Immersion blender in hand, you won't have to bother taking out a bulky mixer. Instead, just put some whipping cream in a bowl or container and start stirring it with a stick blender. You will see how fast it changes the liquid consistency into a creamy texture. Although potato risers are great for making mashed potatoes at home, what if you don't have one? Then how about a good old fork? Well, using a fork is not enough, as it won't create the lump-free texture you usually seek. This is the time your Immersion blender can do wonders. Simply break apart some boiled potatoes and start blending them till creamy and smooth. You won't believe the delicious outcome. Try it to believe it. Blending soup and sauce is one of the prime reasons to get an Immersion blender, right? Yes, you can easily move it around a pot filled with hot pumpkin and other veggies to make a smooth and yummy pumpkin soup. The same goes for home-crafted sauces. Be it potato soup, clam chowder, broccoli cheddar soup, or good old marinara sauce, hollandaise sauce, and applesauce, it's got you covered. Mayonnaise tastes the best when you make it fresh in small batches. Plus, it will take you less than a minute to whip up the tastiest garlic mustard mayo using an Immersion blender. And the bonus point is you can customize the flavor and ingredients just as you love without breaking a sweat. Yay! Finally, it's time for some refreshing smoothies. In case you already have a smoothie blender, your life is easier. But what if you don't? That's when an Immersion blender comes into play. It blends frozen berries, bananas, and yogurt right into your glass, so there's next to no mess. All things considered, you're sure to get more uses out of an Immersion blender than you might have imagined. Even if you own a full-size countertop blender, you will love having an Immersion blender for smaller tasks. So why not give it a go? Now, to help you pick better, here are some suggestions from us. If you want the best of the bests, the Bamix is an unmatchable option. Check out the cordless KitchenAid Variable Speed Hand Blender for unlocking hundreds of recipes. And the Dash Chef Series Deluxe Immersion Hand Blender gives you an entire package with additional attachments. That being said, we are now at the end of the video. Hope you loved it and subscribe if you did. In the comment section, let us know if you find this video insightful. Stay tuned if you want more videos like this on your feed.